Yes, good morning YouTube. How are we doing? So those first few clips there that you've just seen is basically my morning routine at the moment. So guys, this video is going to be all about the importance of routine and structure. And I apologise already if the sound quality in this clip isn't that good. I did forget to bring out my mic. So yeah, apologies there. But guys, if you are new here, I am a competitive bodybuilder and online coach. I have been training for 11 years consistently. I have competed in men's physique, I've competed in classic physique, I competed as a junior bodybuilder, and I am now an open bodybuilder, okay? And I've been coaching for the best part now of 5 years, helping plenty of guys and girls get in the best shape of their lives, no matter what their goal is, whether it's dieting for a competition, whether it's getting in shape for a holiday, whether it's getting absolutely massive, everything like that, right? So yes, the importance of routine is what this video is going to be about. Now for me, routine and structure literally sets my day up in terms of making sure that I am on point and in a good mental spot for the day. So you'll notice there, I get up in the morning, first thing I do is I weigh myself. So I always take my morning body weight every single day. The reason for that is because it allows me to then see what the weekly average weight, rate of gain or rate of loss is for that phase. If you only weigh yourself once per week, you are going to be in a position where there is going to be a good level of inconsistency. You know, you could have eaten your last meal slightly later that day, the day before. You could have had a poor night's sleep. You could have got up later, which in this video you won't be after this. You know, there's a multitude of different things. So ironing out those little day-to-day fluctuations is a very smart move to make. From there, I then set up and get a lot of the food preps ready for the day. Get hydrated, get caffeinated, take me morning bits and pieces, you know, peptides go in. This sets me up for the day. So I like to get ahead, make sure that my rice and my chicken is made, make sure that I'm hydrated. You know, when you get up, guys, you're dehydrated. You know, you spent the last 8-9 hours, however long, without any fluids. So if you want to get rid of that morning grogginess, get hydrated, get caffeinated, and then get moving. All right. You also saw me weigh out my salt. So I like to be consistent with my sodium intake day to day. Again, this just allows me to perform at my best. It allows me to make sure that my tracking of my body weight is as accurate as possible, and it's the level of detail that is needed for the goals that I have. So I do 10 grams of pink salt throughout the day. Put it in that little leg cup, do it on the digi scales, and yeah, I'll do about 1.5 grams of every meal and 1 gram during my workout. Consistent every single day with sodium. And now you can see that I'm on my morning walk. So this is my morning walk. I usually start down here and just get a little bit warmer and then go out and go for a nice walk. Then I'll reply to clients and stuff whilst I'm on that walk, get rid of any morning messages, reply to any training clips, training form videos, get ahead of the day. Guys, if you're not starting your day with routine and structure, getting up, get moving, you're going to be at a massive disadvantage, because it really does set your mindset up for the day. I promise you that. So at the moment, this is going to be a 45-minute walk in the morning. I don't have any direct cardio at the moment in this sort of reversal phase out of my recomposition phase. I will get into some more detail in the next few videos in terms of where I am going with all of that as well. So for me, it's just 10,000 steps per day. And I see a lot of people moan that they can't get their steps in. Oh, I'm too busy, I can't get my steps in. Sat down all day, this, that or the other. Guys, it's all about routine and structure. Map out your day. What times of the day can you get a morning walk in? You know, are you able to box off a massive amount of steps before you even get started with your day? So for me, this 45-minute walk in the morning, I'll get about 6,000 steps done And then it's just going to be 4,000 throughout the day, which by the time I've trained, by the time I've done little digestion walks in between meals, we're pretty solid. We're bang on where we need to be. Guys, routine and structure breeds discipline, okay? And discipline breeds results. So I'm going to get this morning walk done now, and I'm going to reply to the lads, make sure that everyone is good, make sure that everyone is set up for the day. And I need to make a little pit stop along on my morning walk this morning because I'm out of pineapple. It's also an opportunity for me to, because I have to go to the shop every single day, right? It's an opportunity for me to go into the shop and get the bits that I need. So guys, I'll catch you in the next clip. Right then guys, I am back from my morning walk and morning activity. Stopped by the shop, got my pineapple, got everything that I needed. I also realised, guys, I forgot to share with you the other part of my morning routine that I do, which is my morning vacuums and ab work. So I actually do that every day at the moment to make sure that I am training the fastest recovering muscle on the body and keeping the midsection as tight as possible as an open class bodybuilder, right? So basically, guys, meal one is about to go down now. So meal one always goes down, and then it's straight to the computer there to get on with client work for the morning work block. So today being a Wednesday, there's actually no check-ins today. So today is a day of getting little admin bits done, content and all that kind of thing. And again, guys, when it comes to routine, when it comes to structure, one of the most important things is understanding what tasks you have to do on each given day of the week. You know, it's a very, very important aspect of being efficient with your time. And let me tell you this, guys, honestly, like, I notice it with a lot of people, and I help a lot of my clients do this, is when you get up in the morning, know what you are doing for that day. I see a lot of people, they're like, oh, I'm not sure what I'm doing today, or they've got a million tasks to do at once in their head. And the problem is, that's just the quickest way to leading yourself into procrastination, which then ends up putting you in a position where you literally get nothing done, right? So I'm going to eat my eggs, I'm going to eat my sourdough, going to get that down the hatch, and then it's going to be some morning work before we then go into pre-workout meal, and then we are going to be training a wicked pull session today. No, not pull, it's push today. Oh yeah, this is going to go down splendidly. Yes then people, so meal one has gone down, and now I will take my AM sups with another 500 ml of fluid. So AM sups I always take with my first meal. It's just part of the routine and habits that I've built into my day. And also, guys, it just makes it a part of the day that where I won't forget it, because I know, oh, straight after meal one, I'm going to take my health sups. And obviously, as a bodybuilder, we need to make sure we're looking after our heart, our liver, our cholesterol. We need to be looking after everything when it comes to optimizing our health in a sport that can be very, very dangerous, right? So I'm going to consume these tablets. I'm going to have that with my water. And then from there, guys, I am going to write my daily list out. I'm old school, guys, right? I actually write out my days in terms of what I'm doing in a little notebook, right? I just put the day, which today is Wednesday. I put Wednesday at the top of the page, and I'll list out my tasks to do in order. And again, from a routine and a structure standpoint, I know exactly how my day is going to flow. If you go into this with no expectation for your day, no structure around that, you're going to start freaking out and getting stressed over the small little things that really don't matter. Preparation is key, guys. Fail to prepare, prepare to fail is what I always say. I'll even write in here, train, meal 3, meal 4. I will just write these things in. And I know exactly, like a machine, bang, 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 bang. The day gets boxed off and done. So I'm going to write my list, get on with some client work, and crack on with the day. Yes then people, so just got wrapped up with the morning block of work. Very, very productive morning so far, as always, right? So now I'm just about to consume meal 2, which is my pre-workout meal. It needs no introduction if you've been keeping up with the YouTube already. And after this, I will switch from that coach mode to bodybuilder mode, okay? So I usually consume this meal
It's about an hour and 30 minutes before I train. I see a lot of people smash their pre-workout meal and then go straight into training. Guys, the blood in your body is going to be pulled into the digestive system to help you digest that food. So when we want to be using the blood to fuel our performance on our training sessions in our gym, we want most of that digestion to be somewhat finished. So I usually say anywhere from sort of 1 hour to an hour and a half pre-training is the ideal time for you to consume your pre-workout meal. So I'll get this down, watch a little bit of YouTube, decompress a little bit, focus on the task ahead, and then I will consume straight away my pre-workout drink. So I'm going to go for a stim and a pump today, and then make my way to the gym. When I get to the gym, do a few light steps, and then I'll get on to my actual session. So it'll be about an hour and a half from the time that I consume my pre-workout meal, and let's say about an hour after I've consumed my pre-workout drink. So another one with caffeine, guys, all right, with your routine. So build it into your structure in your routine that you're consuming your caffeine, ideally, about an hour before you train. Again, caffeine is a vasoconstrictor, which means it constricts the blood vessels. And when you're trying to get a pump and fill these muscles filled with blood and nutrients, you don't want that vasoconstriction to be going on. You want that vasodilation to be going on. So I hope that gives you a good level of insight in terms of your routine and your structure around your pre-workout window. So I am absolutely ravenous, so I'm going to get this down me, and then it's going to be off to the gym. Also, guys, just quickly, oh my days, I've just put a new flavour combination together, which is the salted caramel, trained by JP cream of rice, and then the Perform Whey ISO cinnamon donut with the banana, cinnamon, 10 grams of nut butter. Oh my God, this might actually be the next number one for me. Well, back from the gym then. I'll tell you what, guys, that was a wicked session. I didn't take you along for the session today as I've got quite a lot of training content that is yet to come. But back from the gym now. It's about a half an hour drive or so back from the gym to where I live. So that actually gives me a chance to actually settle down and go from a sympathetic to a parasympathetic state, which from a routine and structure standpoint, you're going to be more in a rest and digest state, which puts you in a better position post-workout to be able to eat. Guys, I see a lot of people rush to eat straight away from the gym. They're thinking they're losing that anabolic window. Your best way of doing this is to let the body settle first. Your body is going to be ramped and amped up post-workout. Let it come back to baseline, get into that rest and digest state, and the food that you then eat for your post-workout meal, it will digest and partition so much better. So to aid that process, obviously I've got to take my digestive enzyme, and then I will also take, new tub, 1 capsule of the ESN Ashwagandha Plus as well. So this will just help, again, just bring me back down to a parasympathetic state, ready to eat my meal. These are all important things for really optimizing what you get out of your day. So I'm just about to annihilate this, which is chicken, rice and pineapple with some pink salt and some reduced sugar ketchup on top. I know what you're probably thinking. Why on earth is he eating pineapple with ketchup? Eh? Don't knock it till you try it. So I'm going to sit here, relax, watch a little bit of a YouTube video, eat this meal, and then it's going to be into the PM block of work. You can see, guys, how everything is routined and structured throughout the day. And that way, there is no missing. Yes, then, people. So just wrapping up the day now. So it's been a little bit of a while since I did the last clip, should I say. Can't even get my words out. It's the end of the day. But yeah, very, very busy afternoon block of work. A couple of consultation calls this evening as well. And sometimes, guys, I'm actually glad this has happened today because, you know, it's been a bit of a busier evening than usual.
and it's actually thrown off my usual timings a little bit. And this is the thing, with your structure and your routine that you build, when things go a little bit crazier, right, you've got to make sure that you're prepared for that. So me preparing those meals this morning, preparing the chicken, preparing the rice, having things ready to go, you best bet I was there ready and prepared for those meals when they needed to go in. So preparation is key when it comes to your routine and your structure. So I finished all of my meals now for the day, finished all client work, and now I've literally got about 2,000 steps now to finish off before settling and unwinding for the day. So I like to make sure that at least a couple of hours before bed, so typically usually around sort of 7, maybe 8 o'clock at a push, is when I will limit screen time, relax, focus on decompressing, and settling the mind ready for a good night's sleep. I see way too many people start getting involved with tasks that require too much brain power too close to bed. And at the end of the day, guys, when it comes to building muscle, dropping body fat, or even just performing at your best, you need your sleep. Limiting that screen exposure pre-bed, not getting involved with too many demanding tasks where possible is only going to set you in more of a primed position to actually get some kip, and good quality kip as well. So PM subs have gone in now. Ashwagandha has gone in now. So I always take one capsule post-workout to bring myself back down to parasympathetic state. And I'll always take one about 1 to 2 hours pre-bed with the last meal. And that sets me up for a really, really nice sleep, for that rest and recovery. More gains, and then waking up with more fuel in the system ready to go for tomorrow. So yeah, going to be wrapping up the day. I'm actually pretty smoked, guys, I can't lie. Absolutely smashed after today. Had a very, very good push session. New numbers across the board. My sessions and training right now, which I'll get into as these videos progress, leading into late December, into the new year. But my training, I've changed quite a bit now. So I'll move a little bit quicker, a little bit higher volume, and a little bit less on the rest times. Just trying something a little bit new, a little bit different. And this is the thing, guys, never marry yourself to one way of doing things. And you can even relate that to your routine and your structure as well. Always be open to try new things to better yourself. I always believe that the minute you stop the desire to learn is the minute you die, right? So always be open to new methods, new ways of doing stuff. Always have that growth mindset, right? So that's going to wrap up the day, guys. Otherwise, I'm just going to stay on here waffling on for hours on end. The missus wants to spend a little bit of time with me this evening, so we're going to lay down, chill out, stroke the dog's head for a bit, give him some attention, and then get some Zeds ready for an epic pool session tomorrow and check-ins with a Thursday team. Very, very excited for that. And honestly, guys, like I say all the time, blessed to live the lifestyle that I do. I literally wake up with excitement every single day for the day ahead. It feels like Christmas every single day for me. It really does. Waking up, doing what fulfills you. So guys, I'm going to wrap this up here. Now, at the end of the day, if you need help with structuring your routine, your structures, your disciplines, your daily habits, then you've got the coaching application to work one-to-one directly with me in the description box of this video. So make sure you put that through. You can book your one-to-one call with me. We can have a good chat about your goals, find out the situations that you're struggling with the most at the moment, and piece together exactly how we can solve that, me and yourself as a team. You've also got the Link there to my Instagram as well to keep up with the day-to-day stuff, see how the clients are getting on, see what I'm getting up to on a day-to-day outside of the YouTube bits and pieces, if you're not following there already. And as always, guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the new uploads. And I'll catch you in the next one.